What's going on, guys? We are back with another episode of Stories, the Path of Destinies. Let's do this, yeah! I was going back through the last video or whatever, and I saw that there was a trophy I got that said, "Get over here!" because of the grabbing and the hook grabbing and stuff that I was doing. Can I get over there? Get over here! Probably have to go on the other side. I haven't played MKX for a while. I gotta go back and start playing that again. Come on, open it. I knew it was the right choice to make this sword.
What's there?
No! No! What am I doing? I was trying to get to the other side. Dang it. Crap. Looked like he juked him. But no. Let me grab this guy, man. I would assume that they would have to give you, like actual chances to defeat the other guys. So if you don't defeat the shield guys first, wow, I like this. Being able to run faster is, whoops. It's way better.
That was going to hurt.
And it did.
It already did.
I was completely turned around about what I was... Oh yeah, I was going to say, I hope they kind of have maybe some challenges or whatever, like tombs, like optional exploring areas, like optional... hey, I found a gem, finally. Optional, what's it called? Challenge maps or something like that, like Batman. That'd be kind of cool. It's where you can keep fighting or whatever and keep trying and practicing. Because it's also a little bit like Devil May Cry in terms of like dodging and switching between your stuff, like Heavenly Sword and like Enslaved, like all those Ninja Theory games and stuff, which is awesome. I need to go to a workbench, but there isn't one around here. Oh, I forgot that I could even use that move, the R2, and freeze enemies. I saw like one of the enemies looked like he was ice, but it was actually just... Come on. That was awesome. It feels a lot smoother to me, actually. Dang! Got a little angry right there. It feels a lot smoother to me, the combat, than, what's it called? Honestly, it feels kind of smoother than Devil May Cry, like DMC Devil May Cry from Ninja Theory, or Batman, like either one of those games, because both of those games have some problems when it comes to combat. Like, in the Devil May Cry series, it's always been that when you hold down square to actually fire Ebony and Ivory, but sometimes it can feel kind of awkward because, I mean, like, you hold them down to do a charge shot, and it's awkward to press triangle to attack with your sword when you're holding down the square button. So, I mean, but this game, and like, it's hard to quick throw little... I'm concentrating so I don't get killed by these guys. It's hard to quick throw. I just love that now. I love how I can attack from anywhere.
You tell if someone's far away, or just really small.
Buddy. Sometimes it can be hard to actually throw. I'm so lost right now. Hit him. Ugh. Like clay shots, like the sticky bombs and stuff like that. It's hard to throw that stuff sometimes. And, or no, I mean like lay them down on the ground and actually use them, because when you press L2 and what the heck? Attack him. L2 and square to drop one on the ground, it's hard to detonate it at the right time within your combo. Like, it just doesn't make any sense the way they button map it. Oh. Did I get that one? I don't think I did. The heck? Whoa, no! That's the first time I've ever actually fallen off. Dang it. Like I said, it would have been interesting. It would have been interesting if you could actually lock on. But I think that I like the auto aiming a little bit better. And honestly, I'm not complaining about the 30 frames per second. It looks great, and like I said, it hasn't actually dropped all that low that many times. But 60 frames would have been pretty dang sweet with this game. If they do a sequel, that'd be awesome if they could do that in the next time. Because it's just a beautiful looking game, and I think that it would benefit even more from just being at 60, kind of looking at hot enough. Looking like kind of like Transistor and how smooth it looks and like Bastion and stuff like that. Can I attack this? Yeah, I can attack this. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, indubitably, yes. I see, huh. Yeah, some. The heck? So what's the point of this thing even being here? There's nothing for me to attach to.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Here we go. That seems like it would kind of ruin the free flow. Slow down time after a successful attack until your next action. Tactical mode of combat, like a true master. That seems like it's for like people that don't really know how to play, which I would hope at this point in the game, after leveling up a couple times, would know how to play. And it doesn't really seem like, because I moved and it broke time, like time became unfrozen. So it doesn't really make sense how that would work. Impale your enemies on your sword to cause damage. Ouch. Increase max health. Increase your stamina. I want to do that. I also want to do that kind of. Let's go with stamina. Just watch. I'm going to be a freaking beast after this. But yeah, I was talking about the 30. Ooh. Talking about the 30 frames thing and the 60 frames. It still looks great, so don't even worry about that. For a second, I thought my video wasn't recording, and I was going to be very, very scared and very sad. Skyripper. Hold up. I got to take a cool walk around looking at it as I'm eyeballing it. Like, yeah, this could be a trap, but I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyways.
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it.
Looks like a time turner.
It wasn't part of a weapon at all. He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
It's like they're trying to tell you not to go get it, but you know what? I'm just gonna follow that. We're not gonna go get it because I'm not gonna. Or I mean, like, they're trying to tell you to not go to Zenobia, and I'm definitely not going to go see Zenobia right
It was
now.
a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
It's kind of interesting because, like, Catherine, the game, has multiple endings, but it's like to get the ones in the middle, you can get the true happy ending or you can get the true cheater ending, and the true cheater ending just makes you feel like crap because it's so bad. It's just like, yeah, chilling with my girls, but I'm really not even being loyal to see Catherine anyways, you know, because I'm just a pimp. But it's hard to try. I haven't even played it for a third time, so it's like hard to try and think about how I could get the stuff that's in the middle. So
a path of responsibility, of seriousness. Had he grown up? He didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
I was talking over the guy or whatever. I'm sorry about that, guys. But sometimes I always seem to wait for him to finish, but sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna finish talking really quick. Oops, I didn't let my stuff get back my stamina. Oh, wait. I can see the stuff, guys. I was just looking at the bottom of my screen. So there's a grayish color or whatever that I see that does run out when I do the thing, and I see when it comes back. So even though I can barely see it, I can still kind of see it. So, but yeah, I was talking about, why is the armature just floating around him? I was talking about the talking over the guy, and I didn't even hear what he said. But I was talking about Catherine and how with those multiple endings or whatever, some of them are so close together that you kind of have to play both sides. You kind of have to be a cheater, and you kind of have to be faithful or whatever to get the middle kind of endings. And I just did not know how I was supposed to do that. Come on. Knew it. I have a very good sense about game design and what levels or what areas are off the beaten path, and you know, from the way that they design a section to, it's just, you know, it's common gamer knowledge to be like, oh, well, this area looks like it's off the beaten path. I'm going to go over here for a second and just collect some stuff before I go down the main path. Like right now, look, see? I didn't have to come over here, but I did, because I'm good like that. That's a Z. Did you see it? That's a 7. It's my favorite number. And I didn't have enough to make a V, so I'm going to do it again. Yeah. Oh, wait. You guys want to see a triangle? Yeah. PlayStation. That was an X. What else can I do? Can I do an E? Oh, but I can do a C. Or a weird looking C. How about an N? Yeah. I can't do an M. I don't have enough of that. Sorry. We're going to keep moving. I get a lot of indie games that come out that are kind of like around the $15, $20 range or whatever, and I always seem to start playing them for a little bit and then I just kind of stop. It's not that I don't like them, I just end up going back to playing Call of Duty multiplayer with my friends or something like that. Something else distracts me, but being that I'm doing the playthrough...
Sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Being that I'm doing the playthrough, and then being that this is just such a interesting and awesome game already so far. Look, I got fooled.
This chest contained a Vorpal sword. I'm just kidding.
Vorpal swords don't exist.
Don't exist.
Well, you got me all excited, man. I don't know. This game kind of has grabbed hold of me and kind of, I think it's a good portion of it is because of the combat, but also the story is a big part of it. And you know what? Everything's a part of it. It's the environments, it's the story, it's the combat. It's all here, and I really like that. I have actually got a couple of episodes recorded of Assault Android Cactus, which I was kind of saving for you guys as well, which is another great game. It was the game that I wanted to win the PlayStation Plus games for the last one that they did, the voting one, which stupid Broforce won, which I would have not even cared if Action Hank won, even though if you kind of want something like that, you could kind of go up to Bit Trip Runner, which is another great game. But Action Hank, even I would have preferred over Broforce, because Broforce just bores the hell out of me, and it just looks really stupid. Like, I played 2 seconds and I just couldn't get into it because of those kind of games. But with this game and with Assault Android Cactus, it's just like I'm very invested in them. And Assault Android Cactus actually has like really good cutscenes, and it's like it's just all there. It's just really good presentation. It reminds me of Jet Set Radio, Jet Force Gemini a little bit, which I really like. So, which I gotta go play that. I gotta play that on the Rare Replay collection sometime soon too. Finally, let's get into some action.
Where did that go to?
Whoops, I thought I blocked all those. Hey, whoa. Figured that would take him out. Triple threat, buddy. That kind of ruined my combo a little bit, but whatever.
There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the raven when they attacked. Couldn't smell the smallness of the forest. The mice, rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
That
is a very cool sword, thought Renara. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
I like the attention to detail, like all the small little things. That's a sign of great development. That's the kind of combat that I like. Like I said, I love when games give you the tools to do something, but you experience it and you find it out on your own. Like, if they have an environmental takedown, like in X-Men Origins Wolverine or something, like, oh crap! You just kind of figure it out on your own. Oh no! I meant to block him. Oh no! There we go. I don't even have enough. I don't got enough burst, enough juice to heal myself, so. It's easy to switch between swords when he's doing his slow motion kind of leaps at people. Not when he slows down space or whatever, but when he does slow motion leaps. You know what? I'm just going to go straight to it. There you go.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now
Watch it be a
he only
fake.
felt
I mean, how
sad.
easy was that for us to get it?
He had lost good friends for this war apparatus.
Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better.
He carried his prize back to the Farfair. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, Better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
I wonder why they have that green Lupino thing show up. I think maybe that's because it's a reminder of you've already done it, maybe? I have no idea, but it's kind of interesting. But I feel like once he goes to the scientists that they're just going to steal it from him. But I feel like if he goes to this place, it's just going to blow up in his face faster. So let's go to the scientist.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, he could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
Got some other recording I gotta do after this too. Recording a different playthrough after this.
Why
I just got a lot of good games to play right now.
Skyripper only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it. The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Skyripper would reappear to be his destruction.
What was I thinking about? I was going to say something, but I kind of forgot what I was going to say. I think I was talking about the playthroughs. Mirror's Edge. Yeah, I just got to, like, oh yeah, Invisible Ink is coming out on Tuesday. And I was going to get that on PC on early access a long time ago, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to wait for PS4 when it comes out on PS4. So I'm going to be getting that maybe on Tuesday, but probably not. I'm still, like I said, saving up for Uncharted 4. So, but I would really love to get that and play that too.
Good! I didn't even run for me nest, said the lead raven.
That was pretty cool. The name for the Skyripper thing is pretty cool too. Why did it just fall into the ground? It's like Zenobia not like staying with you, and then it just pops up out of the ground again. Zenobia just being already at the spot that you need to be at.
That ought to be enough for a proper sword, you thought?
Maybe. Who knows? I need a workbench first, and I haven't seen one for a while. Speed, stamina. I could finally increase it all the way. Or I could go with health since I haven't done that yet. Countering attacks now does damage. Grab your enemy. That would be brutal, bro. It's just stabbing him like, ugh. I didn't even reach that threshold. I guess I was just close enough to attack people, I guess. Target an enemy. Dash to move through him and cause damage. I feel like I want to get this one too. Yeah, let's get this and get this out of the way.
Wish I could do that.
I wish I could do that. Now the Vorpal's sword is still in my mind. I want that. It sounds really cool. It sounds like the purple kind of sword. Looks like a snake. That was a little bit awkward. Looked like yeah. I thought I was attacking the armature because I thought it was one of the yellow things. Yeah, I was like dashing through people while pressing R2, and it was like actually frosty behind me. I wonder if I add that with the doing damage thing, if that'll freeze people behind me. That would look awesome.
They were outnumbered. The once kind emperor had become a tyrant, but his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun. No. He would stop that toad no matter what the risk.
Can I not go over there? Kind of wanted to. Maybe I'm not supposed to go over there. Maybe I've already been over
Look
there.
down, you thought.
Yeah, see that little attention to detail, the narrator. It like never kind of, it never gets, I'm gonna be honest, it never gets old, like when he's saying new things or whatever. I mean, it doesn't sound repetitive, and that's great. It feels fresh every single time he says something. Because it just kind of makes sense, it just kind of goes around it, like when I was doing the spinning thing. Let's see if he says something. Look, my Skyripper is like doing a little dance right now. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. He didn't say anything, but that's okay, because he already said stuff before. Too far away, get up there. Oh, that gives me energy, cool.
Renato had found his game changer. He would ignore all distractions, focus on the Skyripper.
It's funny how he feels so obligated to do something about it.
Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new blade.
Finally. Elemental resistance. Increased resistance to spell damage for 20. Let's do that. Heck yeah. I don't have anything else to add. Because I need to go off the beaten path and explore and do different things. Do we have enough of that purple sword yet? Nope. I feel like that's the main one we keep seeing is the purple sword. I have 57. I could wait and come back at 70, but I don't have enough wind essence anyway, so let's just go with the Firestorm. Firestorm! I wonder if I could set one on, freeze one and then just blow it up with a Firestorm. That'd be pretty cool.
This burning sword from the south was terrific for barbecuing sausages and ravens.
Turning ravens into sausages. Now it's orange, like Ronaldo. Crap. I was gonna go to that other side, but I guess I don't need to right now. Do a little dance, make a little love. Try not to get hit tonight. Didn't get hit tonight. Holy crap. Oh. Woo.
Energy.
No.
Bombs. Easy to dodge, but boy do they sting if you didn't pay attention. Boy, some people were just liable to explode if you upset them.
Watch out for explosive ravens. The heck? His stomach just looks like it's like bulging out. When hit or thrown, they will explode after a few seconds. You could time that and use that to your... Yeah, there you go. You could use that to your advantage. I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at they'll explode for a few seconds. Whoops. Whoops, the heck? I'm so gonna die if I don't get careful right now. Can't see crap. Come here. I don't have enough energy to do anything either. Maybe I should upgrade my health next time. Just saying. That might be helpful. Well, I'm going to go over here, get this thing, and then we're going to close out for this episode, guys. Yay! Alright. Yeah, we're going to close out here, guys. So, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.